We start off with some tribulations and some blessings. Verily I say unto you, blessed is he that keepeth my commandments, whether in life or in death. And he that is faithful in tribulation, the reward of the same is greater in the kingdom of heaven. You cannot behold with your natural eyes, for the present time, the design of your God concerning those things which shall come hereafter, and the glory which shall follow after much tribulation. For after much tribulation come the blessings. Wherefore the day cometh that ye shall be crowned with much glory. Of course, this is a very fitting message to the saints in their days of tribulations. And it's kind of like lame for us to even talk about tribulations today, because we have it so sweet compared to what the early saints went through. So I don't know, sometimes it feels embarrassing to be giving lectures on our trials of today. But it is a fascinating doctrine, right? That the gospel is designed with tribulations as part of the path. It's the gospel is not designed to be something that gets you out of tribulations. It's something that's designed to help you in tribulation. And I was talking about this the other day with my wife, where a lot of people they view the gospel as something that's supposed to remove all the burdens from your life, because they hear that Christ promised peace, right? And refuge and salvation. So they equate that with being saved from life's tribulations. But then on the other hand, you think, well, he's the perfect example of how to come unto the Father, and he's the one that's suffered the most. So it's kind of, you kind of have to really take a step back and put some deep thought into, well, what's really going on here? What's the gospel really designed to do? And I've come to the conclusion that tribulation is just part of it. We got to deal with it.
Designed to cause suffering.
Well, and what I mean by that is the tribulations of this telestial experience is preparatory. Mm-hmm. It's not punitive. The lesson to be learned is trials, difficulty, that's part of existing. That's part of life. And it's something I think we should open our minds to a little bit, is that means it's part of life eternal. Mm. It's really easy to get this idea of heaven, of, just playing harps in the clouds. And that's not the right approach to thinking about eternal life and eternal lives. In reality, what do we see? Well, we see a God who works and suffers for his children. Now, it's not a God who is without joy. It's a God who has a fullness of joy, but he has joy in his posterity. He has joy in his legacy and his heritage and his kingdom. And I think that's I think the saints understood this very well, which is why they had the faith to endure what they did. But they understood that going through tribulation and coming out the other side victorious, that's the lesson to learn, is that the difficulties of life can be what is actually rewarding about eternity.
Hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.
They may seem like little things, but liking, commenting, it helps the algorithm push our content out to more people. So it's our small way of sharing the gospel in a social media age.